Hey everyone, Alan here, and I'm about headed with the light in here. It's 1 p.m. in Portland, Oregon. I got every light on in the house here. Very cloudy, but I'm here to do a tag. I forget what it's called. Let me hang on a second. I'm sorry.
I like big books, and I cannot lie.
So this is the Beefcake Challenge book tag, and organization is the key. I was tagged by Debs at Rainer Reed stuff about 2 weeks ago. That's how far behind I am with tags. But keep tagging me because I love doing tags. And then my buddy Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads just tagged me. Links to their videos below. Greg's was really hilarious. There's a prompt in here where you lift all your books, or you have to measure them. I'm going to have to get my ruler from my art section of the house, but we'll see if I do that. We'll see. But let me get the prompts, because I have the prompts here and then the answers over here and the books here. We'll see how long this goes. I'll try to make it brief. It's a short tag. It's mostly holding up books. So the prompts are, the original tag is created by Big Al Does Big Booktube, and link to his original tag below as well. Prompts: what are the 10 biggest books on your TBR for the next year? Show off those sweet titles. Okay. I don't want to forget any. So we have Against the Day finishing up in January. So we started it in December. This is my extra copy. Here's a picture of my working copy over there. And then, boy, I have no place to put these when I'm supposed to hold the stack. But then we have the Brothers Karamazov. Now this is I read this a couple of years ago. It's a Constant Garnett translation. Doesn't get a lot of respect, but better than nothing. This time around, I'll be reading the Michael Katz translation. I don't have it yet, but and then in February we do Sherlock Holmes again. I'm joining the fellows, Mark at Book Time with Elvis, Jim at Mystery and Mayhem, and oh man, I shoot myself in the pants if I forget somebody. Jim and Mark, Greg's in it. I'm sorry. But so these two I'll be digging in. It's only my second time with the guys. Learning a lot. But I'll be reading this Dan Simmons novel. I love Dan Simmons, but he wrote a Sherlock Holmes novel. So looking forward to that. Then next in line, luckily my friend Greg keeps the schedules going for us. But we're going to do like a group read of JR. I read this with Greg a couple of years ago. Mine's not annotated up. It's a great, hilarious book. I love this edition of it too. But I'm going to annotate it up this time. I've got a few dog ears. Not too many. You can see I'm having a hard time finding them. I do underdog ears too. It's a wild ride. If you guys want to join us, Greg's already started a Discord. God, I don't want this all my books to topple over. And then after that, in March I have a buddy read with Maeve. Maeve ever reads, and we're buddy reading Middlemarch. I know. I'm really looking forward to it because I remember trying to tackle it in undergrad school, and I don't remember shite. So, hey, Nave, looking forward to it. Um, oh yeah, this is not the biggest book in the world, but sometime next year, Greg and I are going to read 100 Years of Solitude. You know, big hard book, great book. I think I've read this twice. Can't wait to revisit it. Yeah, I've got some annotations in this one. And the last, no, not the last, second to last. This is not an official announcement yet. But Roy and I and Debs is joining us. Pat at Book Chat with Pat. We're gonna do some Finning. We're gonna read Finnegan's Wake over April, May, and June. So join us. Don't be afraid. I've read this many times, folks. This is the second edition. I've annotated up every F page. I'm a madman. Greg thinks it's unreadable. It's obviously not. There's decades of study with this. I've been in many groups, and I've studied this in a semester in Dublin. My claim to fame, of course. I mention that all the time. So come fin with us. Check out my playlist. I used to do a Wakian Sunday, spelled it like the ice cream sundae. But it's my playlist. I've quite a few videos on Finnegan's Wake. Now, lastly, me, myself, and Greg, Aaron Facer, and I are going to tackle the Cantos by Ezra Pound. Yeah, the Chinese in it, the I Ching, Book of Changes. I have to get another copy of that. But I've never read it. I have to get a copy of it. I found one for $15. The last one, of course, on Thrift Books. So we'll see if it's around next January. So I might buy it. So there's more prompts. 2. How thick are your books? Measure them. Okay, hang on. Measure my damn books. Well, I didn't find my ruler. I'll show you a picture of what my art space looks like. But I did find a couple pencils, so I'm going to just stack these drawing pencils on top of each other and measure it like that. So that's like half. I'm really bad with math. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's about 3.5 miles wide. Prompt 3. Do you think you can read them all? Flex your reading ability. Indubitably. I can certainly read them all. 4. How many pages are there total average? Yo. I'm not going to do that. I'm bad with math, I told you, and I don't have my abacus ready. Do you even lift books, bro? Lift your stack. I prefer not to. I think not. See, I only lift books if I get paid. Let me explain. I only work out if I get paid to do so. Meaning, I can sum it up in 3 letters. J-O-B. You gotta pay me to, lift shit. And I think that's it. Yeah, tag some people. So, I know Debs and Greg tagged some people I already mentioned, but if you're mentioned, you're tagged. And then I want to tag Gareth. I want to tag Vin. I want to tag Jim and Mark, they're already mentioned. So, and I want to tag Brian and Bookish too. Let me get my wee pencil out. Mark Brian down. Okay, hey, And if you're watching this, you know the drill, you're tagged too. So, hey, I appreciate your time, your consideration. Make a comment, tell me what books you're going to be reading next year, and I'll talk to you later.